I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands.
메리가 밑줄 푸앤비 알림 어서오세요. 메리가 밑줄 푸엔 비알님 어서 오세요.
Fortress from here to the Blue Mountains, rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars
설마. 미니호스트. 대박.
call the conjunction
이것 때문이라고?
of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our
진짜
domain.
미니호스트 때문이라고?
The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force.
컨트롤러로 해보자.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Kareem Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Kareem Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. Hey, somebody help me.
샷별이님 어서 오세요.
사토리. 사토리 어디 갔어? 사토리님. 저녁이 되었는데 왜 안 오는 거예요? 밤 9시라고. 아, 뭔가 이상한데. 왜 제대로 안 되는 거지?
루님 어서오세요. 루님 어서오세요.
닭꼬리. 기다려. 사토리가 몇 시에 올 거야? 사토리님 몇 시에 올 거예요?
dabble in the rain.
Black ones for Danians, long as they pay and don't hit.
This life, sometimes it's a handful.
That one's so pretty, but he can't keep his hands off himself.
아이 잠깐만요.
I'm alright and ready, dandy. The ladies find me handy.
hounds howling.
Ah! Oh!
Awful pale you are. Who can afford a witcher in this day and age?
Think I'd piss me trousers. Got a sharp pain in my spine. Rum and supper I never refuse.
Mages, mutants, blasphemers, kobolds.
What was it happened to Foltest again? Oh, terrible times.
A fine kettle of fish. You look familiar.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
Doubt her man will ever be sober.
Hey, Whitey, why'd your hair go white?
Publishers.
Looky, Mr. Fancy Pants.
says I talk too much.
Looky, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Oh fuck, don't write email.
Got a sharp pain in my spine.
아이스위저즈님 어서오세요.
Look familiar. I ever wallop yet?
Hooray!
No. Oh fuck, don't write email.
That's all I had.
be a butcher when I'm big.
Oh, you make a fine sailor. Till the puking set in.
Miserable. And hungry. Familiar. I ever wallop yet?
Washed your hair lately?
I've been cranky since morning.
My mum
Looky,
says I'll turn
Mr.
into a
Fancy
striga
Pants.
if I don't eat my dinner.
Stand to see those mugs anymore.
Sick of it all.
Puke or not to puke, that is the...
Cheated me. Band of thieves.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Looky, Mr. Fancy Pants.
miss me.
Put that away, Red.
아니 해가 떴는데 아직 안 왔다고? 사토리
You know how to
그렇지. 사토리 어? 그거 맞잖아. 열한 시? 왔나? 사토리 왔나?
Looky, Mr. Fancy Pack.
아, 나 모르겠네.
Look familiar. I ever wallop you?
문을 여시오. 아니 몇 시대야 지금 올 거야. 또 다시 하루가 지났습니다. 띵. 이 사람 올 생각이 없는데. 내가 볼 땐 이 아저씨가 올 생각이 없는데 어쩌노? 어떻게 해야 되노? 저녁쯤 너무 늦은 건가? 이게 저녁인가? 저녁?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop flexing like that. You're making me nervous.
Ah, people.
일곱 시. 7시면 저녁이죠? 안 온다고? 안 온다고? 8시. 8시에도 안 온다. 한 시간 더. 자, 이제 9시. (10시) 에이 안해 하지마 안 할 거야. 의문의 흔적 레벨 47 보물사냥. 그리핀 교단 장비를 한번 찾아볼까? 어디 있을까요? 론룩. 와, 이거 빡시잖아. 아, 일로 가라고? 가보지 뭐. 와, 이거 씨. 헤엄쳐서 나오기 존나 빡신데?
Lay me down with a barrel of beer and a cup of
아, 말고 없나? 퀘스트 다른 거 없나? 이거부터.
As long as the damp don't make me sick.
엑스트라.
I serve the eternal fire.
How can I be of service?
Got some coin I'd like to convert into...
You've come to the...
목욕탕이 여기였나? 자, 정리해봅시다, 상황을.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near...
Well,
Seems to me a...
bottom of a silk
recognized some...
sugar.
Nor am I.
Let's think. Did dabbled in it a bit. Know anything else about...
Bomb went off at...
The bomb must have...
Exactly.
The bomb...
Drain pipe.
Yes.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that fit.
Really?
Hmm. All right. You...
Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like.
단서를 찾아보자.
Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Come here, 엑스트라. 찾았어.
Got something.
Yeah.
Happen.
Let's see what's up. Grate's been removed from the...
Let me see.
Henkel. That's...
Margrave Henkel. Who's that?
Who was that? Old coot.
He's dead.
Not surprised.
Yeah.
Did you speak?
No.
So you didn't sit...
Fine.
Henkel's home.
헬켄 부락집으로 아, 목욕탕 좋은데 좀 찢고 싶구만. 가는 길이 어디요?
Beware, for you know neither day nor hour.
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends.
조사를 시작해볼까?
Footprints. Silver cylinder. Bottom looks like what I found in the sewer. A letter. And a bottle.
메모.
The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it. Your birth year. Could be dandelions. Or Ceres.
안 부서지는데. 아하. 와인병을 꼽아야지.
1245 to 1254.
열려라 참깨.
Secret room. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist. Siri, Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good. Stain. Wyvern oil. Instructions on how to build a bomb, signed by one Kalkstain. Sugar, and lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Potassium. Looks like they made the bomb here.
누구 발자국 소리야?
Didn't expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, And pardon my Beauclervoise, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
'Cause I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
Henkel told me. Old man's alive and well. Faked his own death to escape his creditors.
Strange. I had no idea he was in debt.
He was. And Menge promised to take care of things in exchange for help with the heist. So...
Geralt, how can I put this delicately? Bollocks. If you thought I'd fall for that tale you just pulled out of your arse, you don't know me one bit.
All right, I lied. But only partly.
Heard of beasts that are half lion, half eagle. Maidens who are half fish. But you'll never convince me there's such a thing as a half-truth.
I'll give it a shot anyway. Didn't actually see Henkel, but Menge does have your treasure.
Take it you learned this by peering into a crystal ball.
Maybe. Trade secret.
You're hiding something. And that's one thing I can't stand. Even more than Nilfgaard. But ultimately, this is a business deal, not a marriage. Besides, there must be some truth in all those lies. You're too dense to make it all up on your own. Menge has been spending heaps of coin lately. Though to my knowledge, he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menge spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters'
베리가
quarters.
밑줄 푸엔 비알님
Maybe
어서
pay him a
오세요.
visit. Ask
어서
where he's
오세요.
holding my gold for me.
Doubt Menge will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive.
아이스
With my
위저즈님
treasure.
어서 오세요. 베리가 밑줄 푸엔 비알님 어서 오세요.
In other words, you're using us.
Using you? Never. Merely making the most of your mutual bond. Well, lovebirds,
응답.
I really must be going. Good luck.
Thought you'd correct him. Say that we... you know.
Dijkstra doesn't need to know about my love life.
Wise. I'd never choose his shoulder to cry on either. But we've strayed from our topic. Got a treasure to recover.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Menge's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's barracks together.
All right, see you then, and thanks.
트리스가 착한 애였네. 뭐야? 아유 깜짝이야.
Hard times we live in.
Another drift.
Someone wondered if I could, well, have a go for hard times.
For half price, I'll undress halfway.
Glad you're here. Listen, took a look at the building and it does not look good.
Mina could use a bit of paint and spackle.
I mean, it's a damn fortress. High walls, guards at the gate, armed men everywhere. We could never sneak in, and fighting our way in won't work. Menga would have had plenty of time to escape.
What do you suggest?
Take these shackles. Put them on me.
Mind explaining what this is all about?
Think. Bring the hunters the vile Triss Marigold. They won't just open the gate for you. They're likely to let you present her to Menga personally.
No way. Too risky.
Dandelion's life's on the line. Series 2. No such thing as too risky.
위험해. 위험해, 트리스.
Fine. Let's say they take the bait. What then? We go in, I put a sword to Menga's throat and ask him where Dandelion is?
Might not work. Menga's scum, but you have to admit, death doesn't scare him.
Always found that annoying in fanatics. So we gotta trick him into talking. Any ideas?
Maybe tell him you have information about the Lodge. Or about Philippa. Even better, he hates her most of all. You'll think of something.
What about the treasure?
If we learn anything, great. If not...
Thought you need coin from Dijkstra to help the other mages.
True, I do. Lots of ways to get gold, though. It's just not the most important thing now.
Wait. I want to thank you.
Come on. Anyone would do this.
No. Not anyone.
Stop. It doesn't befit a sorceress to blush.
Still got a bad feeling about this. But tough. Let's go.
와, 대박이다. 예니퍼보다 트리스가.
Geralt, remember, I can take care of myself.
What are you talking about?
The hunters. They won't treat me like a lady, but I'll survive. Might hurt a bit, but... Ciri, she's what matters. Do what you need to do, no matter what happens.
Can't promise that.
겁나
I'm
매력적이네.
still asking you to. All right?
All right.
멋지다, 트리스. 바로 가나?
What do you want?
Here for my reward.
What the hell for?
For a witch. Recognize who I got? It's Triss Marigold.
Marigold. Come in then.
Well, well. Triss Marigold. Giving up drowners for sorceresses?
Pays better.
It's 'cause they do more harm. What's a drowner do? Pull the odd fisherman from his boat. But the witches, they murder kings, scheme, start wars.
Don't forget turning your cow's milk sour straight out of the udder.
You're done jesting, Marigold. For good. Put her in a cell.
Not so fast. I hand her over to Menga himself, or not at all.
You reckon we don't know what to do with this witch?
Let go, you bastard!
Vulgar tongue's got no place being in such a pretty mouth. I guess we'll have to rip it out.
아, 어떡하지?
Try to loosen it if I were you. Might learn something interesting.
For instance?
For instance, where Philippa Eilhart's hiding.
I'll get you for this, you...
Shut your gob, ginger whore, and you spit it out. Where's Eilhart?
Thought I made myself clear. I'll only talk to Menga.
Manga don't talk to the likes of you.
Well, then you be sure to tell him I came by with my friend Marigold.
Fine, grab her and come with me. But be sure to stay right close.
파이팅! 잘해야 돼. 절대 죽이면 안 돼.
Thought I was clear. No wondering. Beware, freak. Thought I was clear. No wondering.
Got a foolproof method for exercising witches.
Here's where we
무한지혜를님
split up.
어서오세요.
Go see Menga. Marigold will be next door.
You can't have her
무한지혜님
until I
어서오세요.
get-
안녕하세요.
You don't set the terms here. Dirk, you know what to do.
You won't get a word out of me. Not you, not him.
Oh, playing tough, eh? Just you wait. We'll take a fingernail or three. That ought to get you singing.
뭐지? 뭘 해야 되지? 부모는 안 돼. 들어가. 야, 들어가.
Do what you want.
Come on, witch. Show you the wonders a pair of pliers can work. You'd be surprised.
너무 잔인한데?
I believe I told you
내가
not to let
나쁜 놈.
anyone in.
Unless they had information concerning Philippa Eilhart. This Witcher says he's got just that.
Anyone can claim that.
We'll start with your pinky nail. Nah, let's go for your ring.
진짜.
This little piggy went to market.
But it's not that easy to bring us Triss Merigold.
Is that who I hear? Very well. I'll go see her shortly.
그래, 릴렉스.
But first, let us talk. Sit. Sit.
무한지혜님 혹시 이거 위쳐3 해보셨어요?
Have a drink, Witcher.
왜 한잔해?
Why the drink?
Triss Merigold has been captured. An occasion worthy of a toast, don't you
그래,
think?
한잔하자. 넌 살려둬야 돼.
Sidarian.
A 1261 vintage, year of the massacre of Sintra.
Stop squirming. This little piggy went home.
와, 진짜? 데리고 올때 어떡하노?
Please see why Miss Merigold squeals so convincingly. Perhaps she needs something. Hot irons, for instance.
Speaking of metal, this goblet's silver. Making sure I'm not a Doppler.
Ah, it's immediately apparent. A professional. I find that refreshing. But to answer your question, one can never be too careful. You'd be surprised how many come here turn to rancid jelly as soon as they grip the goblet.
아, 어렵다. 드리스를
Still haven't paid me for the witch, yet your hunters are already torturing her.
What of it?
You're damaging goods you haven't paid for yet.
This little piggy had roast beef.
아, 불쌍하다, 드리스.
Little piggy had none.
Don't worry, you shan't leave empty-handed. I shall pay you twice the usual reward for Merigold.
Awfully generous. Why?
Well, you've turned in your lover. The emotional trauma it must entail. You deserve compensation.
참아야 돼.
I plowed Triss. But what does it matter if you're paying gold for her head?
Oh yeah. Nearly forgot the mutations strip witches of feelings.
Be brave, dear. Just one more fingernail and we'll move on to the other hand. This little piggy went wee. Ow! Bitch bit me!
Oh, the bitch bites. Let's put a collar on her. Dimeritium ought to calm her down.
You surprise me, Geralt. Perhaps we can deal after all. So, you know something about Philippa, but I wager you won't share this information for free. What do you want in return?
아, 이건 뭐지? 라이온도 필요하고 딕스트라 보물도 필요한데 그래, 단델라이온이 더 중요해.
It's simple. Free Dandelion.
A degenerate bard for information about Philippa.
왜 거절해?
But I must say no. You see, I've a magnificent execution plan for Dandelion in Oxenford. A breaking wheel, flaying alive, and so forth. It should work wonders for the mores of the academic youth and townsfolk.
When's this morally instructive spectacle due to take place?
When I issue the order, in person, Dandelion will remain in the dungeons beneath Temple Isle until then. So sorry I cannot be of help. Perhaps we can agree different terms. But first, let's see how Miss Marigold fares. It's grown suspiciously quiet in there. Come.
뭐야? 오, 손톱 뽑혔다 진짜.
Please say where Dandelion is.
Yes, but Triss.
내가 죽이면 안 되는 거 아이가?
How do I say this? That was just a bit premature.
What do you mean?
Menge said Dandelion's locked up on Temple Isle, dungeon right under the temple. He was planning to execute him in Oxenfurt. Also said they'd only let Dandelion out of his cell once Menge gave the order, in person.
Shit. I'm sorry, Geralt. I should have thought it through, but when I saw him,
아, 드레스 너무
What's done is
불쌍한데.
done.
He'd never have agreed to help us. Even if I
know. Let's not dwell on this. We should think about what to do next.
Dandelion's safe for now, though out of reach. We don't stand a chance of breaking him out. Temple Isle's impregnable. And Menge's not likely to order his transfer. Or anyone's for that matter.
뒤져보자.
Let's search his corpse.
시체를 뒤져보자.
Right. Could find something that'll help us.
아, 트리스 손.
Just his office key in his pockets. Here. Nothing under his belt. Wait, something sewn in the lining.
What is it?
The key to a vault. Here. Give it to Dijkstra with my regards.
Could you revive him?
Maybe. If I actually practiced black magic. Haven't sunken that low just yet.
Saw Menga burn a sheet of paper right before we came in here.
Could have been something on it that would have helped us. Too late now.
So there's no way you could recover the note?
Sadly, no. I'm a sorceress, not a miracle worker. Nothing but dead ends. We'll need to make do.
Menga's the only one who could have ordered Dandelion's release.
Yes. Or someone who looks exactly like him.
A Doppler?
Mm-hmm.
Doppler.
Your old friend Dudu Biberveld impersonated the halfling merchant. Dandelion claimed he seemed more real than the original. So much so, Vivaldi gave him a loan of several thousand crowns without batting an eye.
Yeah, except Dudu's in hiding right now. Priscilla might know something, though.
Fingers crossed. Listen, there is one other thing I wanted to talk about, but not here, not now. Come by when you have a moment. I'd appreciate it. All right, we need to get out of here.
뿅 뿅.
I either go out another way or ready my sword.
Geralt, over here.
오이씨. 이걸 왜 열었어? 열쇠 썼다고? 공구 열쇠? 아, 그렇지. 가자, 드레스.
This is where we split up. But first, let's burn this shack down.
Agreed. We've left too much evidence.
Yeah, but I also need to blow off some steam.
해보자. 이근이.
Thanks for your help, Geralt.
Don't mention it.
That should do it. I'm going. You should too.
Mm-hmm. Not about to use the teleport, though. See you, Triss.
지 혼자 가노. 나가자. 릭스라, 내가 보물금고 열쇠를 찾아왔어. 어? 이거는 부사지게 생겼는데. 아.
You there, Mr. Reuben wants a word.
Impatient old bastard.
Reuben?
What?
Nothing.
아, 딕스트라.
Who do I spy? Why, it's Geralt of Rivia.
Will you stop following me already?
I will, as soon as you tell me where my treasure is.
Me and Menga didn't see eye to eye.
How badly?
Badly.
I suppose that explains the smoke. My treasure's not in there, is it? Burning with the witch hunters.
Didn't see it anywhere, and 20 tons of gold is hard to miss.
You mean to say you've come to me empty-handed?
First off, you came to me. Second, I do have something in my hand. The key to a vault, found it on Menge.
A vault that I need to find on my own? You've not made things much easier for me. Give me that.
That's all you're gonna say? No wry remark, no scintillating joke.
You want a knee slapper?
Oh, yeah.
Fine, I'll tell you one. Ready? You lied to me. Again.
What?
You knew from the start who robbed me, but you didn't deign to share that information with me.
No, I didn't. But I did deign to help you find your treasure, so stop moaning.
I jest you not, Geralt. You abused my trust.
I can live with that.
This time, yes, you'll live. And now, time to settle things.
That a threat?
Quite the contrary. You helped me, Witcher. So in spite of everything, you've earned your reward.
Don't bother. I know what happened to Dandelion.
Then take my coin. I always pay my debts, even to liars. And a final humble plea. Don't try to fool me again. Ever.
알았어, 미안해. 자, 그럼 다음 퀘스트는 프리실라. 로치 만나고 프리실라. 얘부터 해야 되나?
The thinking customer will see right away I've got the best deals this side of the pond.
아. 도프를 구해야 되고. 누드.
Rain again. Damn mages.
Presence is the front to the eternal fire.
The best stock in all. No need to.
Nope.
Very good.
Let me have a look.
아, 얘는 또 200원밖에 없어. (160원) 웬트 한 돈 올리고 한판 합시다.
Up for a few rounds of Gwent?
응? 고고. 내 카드를 봤어? (16 대 6) 어? 여기까지 36대 36. 빠밤. 이 정도면 안전빵이겠죠? 난 가도 되겠죠? 자, 패스. 너무 쉽게 이겼는데. 보고용. 닦고. 드리실라. 뭐야?
Let's dance.
아.
That's bad luck.
이 아저씨도 댄스 잘하잖아.
What are you serving today?
2,300원 팔아야 되는데 팔을 안 사네. 팔고 100. 오, 이거 더 좋은 거네. 데리카니아산. 가죽을 팔자. 가죽, 별 가죽, 늑대 가죽, 사슴 가죽, 토끼 가죽, 늑대 가죽, 돼지 가죽, 염소 가죽, 썩은 살점, 살구, 백곰.
See you later.
See you later. 이실라 어디갔어?
Geralt!
Dandelion. I know where he is.
Where?
Dungeons on Temple Isle.
That's not a nice jest.
No jest, sadly. But don't worry, we'll pull him out. Triss has an idea. All we gotta do is find Dudu.
두두.
So you must find Dudu in order to find Dandelion, with the aim of ultimately finding Ciri? Sounds like an awful lot of searching. but I do wish you luck.
Don't have a choice. I gotta meet Horson Jr. He might know something. Tell me, you and Dandelion, how'd you meet?
At a poetry tourney in Ellendale. Naturally, I'd already heard much about Master Dandelion. And it proved true. At first, I thought him a bloated, narcissistic buffoon.
Just at first.
Well, only cows don't change their minds. I changed mine when he came to congratulate me. Never expected he could lose so graciously. Dandelion can be irritating, I shan't deny it. Yet, I also know he can be fair and noble at times. Well, I very much doubt I could bear to have him around were it not so.
I see. I get it. Take care now.
너롱, 너롱. 다음 퀘스트는 어디로 가야 되지? 윤이요. 크리스를 만나야 돼?
I bid you a cool farewell.
What say you we are? Got right cabbage last night. Head feels like it's really sour.
Come closer, don't be shy.
아, 너무 고민이 된다. 크리스를 선택해야 될지 예니퍼를 선택해야 될지. 톡톡. 어딨어?
Yes? Who are you here for?
Triss.
Told her from the start. No men, no pets. 'Tis a decent house for decent folk.
Don't worry, won't stay long.
시퍼프님 어서오세요.
심한 키마로 좀 할게요. 이거 뭐냐, 아이코스 배터리가 다 됐어요.
Geralt, I got a problem. Can we talk?
여기 좀 할까?
시퍼프님 어서오세요.
Yes, Geralt?
What did you want to talk about?
I got a strange message. Don't quite know what to think.
Who was it from?
Ingrid Vegelbud's servant. Apparently, Lady Vegelbud's prepared to donate a tidy sum. She wants to help mages escape from Novigrad.
guessing this wouldn't be a selfless act of charity.
You guess right. And that's my problem. Vegelbud needs a favor from me. No details in the letter, unfortunately. I'm supposed to meet the servant at the fish market. Says he needs to explain everything face to face, but these days I can't be sure meeting him's a good idea.
도와줘야 되나? 도와줘야지. 일에 관여하지마.
I don't think you should contact this man.
I'd like at least to check. My guess is this could be about a mage who needs help.
Seems suspicious. And you just had a close scrape. Sure it's not time to let one go?
And let the hunters grab the mages who remain here? Out of the question. If you don't want to help, tough.
Don't like this at all, but you seem determined. Not about to let you deal with it alone.
Thank you.
The servant. How are you supposed to contact him?
Said I'd recognize him. He'll be in a blue tunic, have a load of keys strapped to his belt. I'm supposed to ask him about the price for his trout.
Whose idea you think this was? The servants or Vegelbud's?
My bet's on Ingrid. High-born damsels have a lot more time than their servants to read adventure novels.
Think it'll be better if I talk to the mystery man in the blue tunic.
He's expecting to meet me.
You just wait nearby. I'll make sure that note didn't come from the witch hunters. Then you come in.
Fine. Let's meet there.
마지막 소원.
Oh, that's blah. Damn sure.
Lots of blue jerkins. Interesting. Wanted to ask you.
바로 찾았네.
How can I be of service?
Know who'll give me the best price on trout?
But taking the season for trout.
어?
Buy a bucket of
이 사람
oysters.
아닌가?
Please the wife like never before.
잠깐만. 파란색. 나이스 아닌데?
Yeah?
오케이.
Know where I can get the best price on trout?
Perhaps. But it wasn't you I was to meet, sir.
Want to talk to the letter's recipient, I gotta be present.
Caution would advise.
Caution's advising you not to argue right now. Trust me.
Seems I've got no choice. Come with me.
갑시다.
This way. It's not far.
That's it. Get him.
Help me!
응?
Come on.
Thank you. Let's go.
What did they want from you?
I've no clue. First time I've laid eyes on them. Maybe. Well, recently someone's been trying to question our messengers about the young count. Hold on. Where's Miss Marigold? You were to come alone, miss.
If not for him, that trio would have dragged you in for questioning. The tall one was Valdo Muris, works for the witch hunters.
Aye, you're surely right, miss. It just weren't what I expected, since Lady Vagelbud.
So what's this about? Be straight.
Lady Vagelbud's son, he's the problem. Master Albert's taken an interest in alchemy. Temple guards gotten wind.
Wouldn't worry about the guard, but since the mage hunters tried to grab you, I'd say Albert's in serious trouble.
Aye. Lady Vagelbud bought off the guardsmen, since the hunters pay for every mage revealed to them.
Guardsmen took a bribe from the frightened family and whispered a word to the hunters anyway. Seems Albert needs to disappear as soon as possible.
I can arrange that. Think young Vagelbud can slip out of the house unnoticed?
Tain't that simple, sadly. Master Albert's in hiding at the Vagelbud's country estate. Lady Ingrid's got the notion she can get him out quietly. Wants to throw a lavish masquerade ball.
Am I supposed to attend? Help him escape?
Aye, will not manage without you, miss. Lady Vagelbud fears the Alps being watched.
It's a good idea. A boisterous bash that'll distract the hunters.
Especially if even half of what I've heard about the Vagelbud's balls is true. Word is, at the last one they served 100 different desserts, and the fireworks boomed from dusk till dawn.
What with the war and all, Milady's ordained but 85 desserts this time. Won't be no candied petals or blue roses from Nazaire. The roses have become dreadfully hard to come by.
Oh, I'd love to see it all.
Expect any trouble during the ball?
Hardest part will be to keep Master Albert's departure a secret from his grandmother.
Is that necessary?
Lady Patricia's a fervent believer of the eternal fire. Knows naught about Albert's interests in alchemy. Luckily, the elder Lady Vagelbud's a rare visitor to the country residence.
Truly an atypical family.
I'm not one to judge, sir.
Hope we won't have to stay till the end.
You're coming with me?
Of course I am. Not about to send you into what could prove to be the lion's den by yourself. Think about it. 85 desserts, while you're still trying to keep your waist at 22 inches.
Geralt, please. How do we get to the residence?
Your invitation. Take it. Guard at the gate will have instructions for you. You're to wear a fox mask, all right? Good luck to you.
게롤트 왜 피부가 이상해졌지?
Think we can head there now?
You're kidding, right? We have to prepare. Change clothes. Most importantly, buy our masks. I bet you can get everything we need for the ball at Eliel's shop. You know it?
Been there before. Eliel's a friend of Dandelion's. Just masks, right? Probably don't need to wear a doublet, do I?
A doublet, Geralt. And it's not up for discussion. Take care of that, then come and see me.
사러 가자. 쇼핑. 쇼핑 쇼핑. 요 가면? 나 옷 있는데. 하이 알레할 알레할.
Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
네, 물건을 보여주세요.
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can alter it on...
자, 신발은 있고. 드레스의 여우 가면. 할리퀸 가면. 자, 사보자. 팔고 바지. 그래. 한 돈.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Let's go. 소화비가 2개. 와, 똑똑한데. 메롱. 16대 5. (21대 13) (31대 13) 좋지 않아, 좋지 않아. 네 장에 7장. 이 판은 져야 되겠구만. 아, 박빙이다. (14 대 15) (16 대 15) 이길 수 있어, 이길 수 있어. 이겼다. 옷을 갈아입고 가면 오케이. 하이도 사야 되네. 상하이 부츠 다 사야 되나?
Greetings. Come.
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do.
상하이 부츠.
So long.
입자. 아, 입자. 장갑은 음성. Chris.
Life's wet enough in the gutter.
어? 나한테 왜 그래?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. White Wolf, they call you?
You stand accused of offending religious sentiment. We've orders to take you in for interrogation. Surrender your weapons.
This is a misunderstanding. But fine, take them. Though I'll need a receipt. Wouldn't want to lose anything.
Yeah, drawing it up for you now.
Remember the preacher who spoke of witches and witchers? A man you humiliated before his faithful. He asked that we administer a sacrament on his behalf. Your last rites.
어디 들고 갔어 진짜?
Who do you think you are?
The grey one again.
Door's been swinging off its hinges all day.
오늘 한 번, 두 번 왔거든, 이씨. 오, 크리스 내가 왔어.
Oh my. Certainly took my request to heart.
Mean you weren't being serious? Still got time to change.
Don't you dare. You look great. You get everything?
Everything's ready. We can go.
A shame events like this are so rare. Without them, I'd never get to see you dressed up.
Damn doublets chafing my armpits. And it feels like they sewed wires into this.
I'll be sure to admire your valiant suffering the whole time. Well then, shall we go?
Shall we go?
Greetings, my lord, my lady.
We're Lady Ingrid Vegelbud's guests.
Your invitation, please. All's in order. You'll find Lady Vegelbud in the estate's yard. Look for the parrot mask. One more thing. Leave your swords here, please.
Fine.
A pleasant evening to you both.
It's beautiful here. I haven't been outside the city in ages.
가자.
How could he? With that
Hello.
scrawny harlot.
No use pretending you don't know me. Is that any way to treat an old mate? Refuse to acknowledge him?
There's been a mistake. I don't know you, sir.
Don't be foolish, Vivian. I'd recognize that mane anywhere. You might play the great
아이스위저즈님
dame
어서 오세요.
now, but
아이스위저즈님
before that
어서 오세요.
Baron Edward something pulled you from the gutter, you were a common.
Enough. The lady said she doesn't know you.
Who's this? The new one? Older than the last, it seems. A decrepit, moss-covered prick. So, the less they can, the more they pay. Is that it?
Let's go, Triss. Wouldn't want to make a scene.
Vivian! Hey! Oh, I liked you much better when you worked the carriages outside the passive flora.
What a jackass.
잉그리드 베겔버드. 어딨냐?
My husband's a supervisor by trade.
어딨농?
Moritz, what are you doing here?
Little Miss Marigold. Well, well. And I was led to believe this would be an elegant affair.
Yes, I missed you too. But can we put that aside for now? Do you have a way out of Novigrad? You can join us if you want.
Join you? And just who would I join?
Your friends, among others. Once we've all gathered, I'll lead you.
You will lead. Forgive me, Marigold, but that is like allowing myself to be led by a lame duck. Farewell.
Who is that?
He's an old friend. His name's Moritz Diefenthal. Tell you the story later.
My, is he ever sotted?
아,
Can't breathe.
Time to invest in rubies.
이 안으로 들어가야 되나?
Let's look around.
Still can't breathe.
Excuse me a moment.
Miss?
Yes, it's me. The trout buyer?
Oh, yes, of course. Please excuse the precautions, but perhaps we could speak somewhere in private. Thank you for agreeing to help. My valet warned me you might come with a friend. I'd prefer as few as possible knew of Albert's flight. But if you trust this man...
Like no one else.
Any sign of the hunters recently?
Since they attacked my servant at the market, none. All has been quiet. But I bribed a man of the Temple Guard. He claims there's more and more talk of Albert in the ranks.
How did the guardsmen learn about your son's interests to begin with?
Unfortunately, I cannot be sure Albert himself was not the source, merely boasting about an experiment. He's careless that way. Like his father. A kind man, but a dimwit. Devoured by an Arrakis. I don't know if you've heard.
Yeah. Must have traveled far and wide.
Hardly. He attempted to breed them. Perhaps I should be pleased Albert adopted alchemy as his hobby. A safe one, relatively speaking. Until recently, that is.
Let's get Albert. Where is he?
Entertaining the guests. He's always been an outsized presence at my receptions. I preferred not to arouse any suspicions.
When can we take him away?
We shall have to wait until the guests have imbibed enough to notice only the goblet-laden trays. Don't fret. It won't be long.
Okay.
How will we recognize him?
He's donned a panther mask. He knew you were due to come for him. Seemed rather excited, ironically. I'm afraid he's not fully comprehended the danger he faces. As I said, he's not terribly bright.
Don't worry about that. He'll fit right in with a good number of the other mages.
Geralt! Let's go find him.
I shall await word from you.
Let's look for Albert.
알버트를 찾아보자.
My husband is supervised.
It's an offence to nature.
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. It's another night for that whore.
And then a colossal. Yes.
Nice mask.
Rawr.
Albert Vegelbud.
No. I am a Black Panther. Rawr.
Oh my! Count!
Your mom sent us, Mr. Panther.
Oh, so you are.
Yes. When can we leave the estate?
Well, Mama said it would be best to wait until everyone's drunk. Besides, there'll be fireworks later, a jolly good distraction. Once they've begun, I shall slip away, saunter into the garden. We'll meet in the hedge maze.
Be waiting for you there.
Very well. But first, you absolutely must try the
Fiorano
Fiorano
Rosé.
Rosé. Absolutely.
Hope Albert hasn't forgotten the reason for this whole get-together.
Wanna wait in the garden? I saw a nice spot there earlier.
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. It's another night for that whore.
Gregor, have you seen Durgoff just moments ago? Oh, apologies. I mistook you for my friend, sir. He wears a similar mask.
장군이네.
No worries.
In a white wine reduction.
He's right.
Meanwhile, across the pond.
I expect model behavior scan.
Then let them eat cake.
Mariana and
제리가 밑줄 푸엔 비알님 어서 오세요.
모른 척 해야 돼 이런 데서는. 벤치가 어디니?
Care to sit down for a spell?
제리가 밑줄 푸엔 비알님 어서 오세요.
Relieved to get that mask off, if only for a little. Great view from here, and there's even wine. It's been so long since I've been to a feast, ball, or reception. Amazingly pleasant change from the sewers of Novigrad.
So, does this mean it's a good time to ask you about...
Yes?
About that mage we met earlier?
Oh, Maritz. What do you want to know?
How'd you meet?
Geralt, all mages know each other. Some are well over a century old. That's plenty of time to make acquaintances.
In that case, when did you meet him?
At a feast, long ago. He walked up and just blatantly offered to teleport us somewhere quieter.
You turn him down?
Is that what you think? He actually pursued me for a while afterwards.
Got the impression he doesn't exactly like you.
I just think he'd love to have me as his charge, rather than as leader.
See, but you're the one organizing the mage's escape from Novigrad.
Sometimes I have no idea how I actually managed to bring them all together.
You're a charismatic leader, simple as that.
You really think so?
Absolutely. Next thing you know, they'll be calling you Iron Marigold. Could even wear an eye patch and it'd look right.
For a moment there, I thought you were being sincere.
Of course I'm being sincere. Look at me. Didn't blush a bit. Someone's coming.
Is it Albert?
No, just some lost guest. Shh.
이 장군인데.
Must be looking for his beloved. Like in that elven tale about the frog and the lark. Inchu, inchu, big broga. Inch by inch, little frog.
Shh, let's go.
Oh. I sure hope the other guests don't get drunk as quickly as I did.
Sooner we get out of here, the better.
Oh no. I plan to have a good look at this famous maze of theirs first. I hear the statues there are completely, entirely...
Entirely what?
nude. Come on, Geralt.
Triss, wait.
Geralt. Coming?
술 먹고 와잖아 너. 술 먹고 밖에서 뛰댕기고 그러면 안 돼. 아씨, 일로 가는 거 봤는데. 야.
Geralt. Coming?
Yes, yes.
Geralt. Coming?
Now undo it. Find your own damn spot.
안녕. 뭐 하고 있었어 여기서? 어허. 이부리지 마라.
Careful.
이부리지 마라. 가면 안 돼.
Miss Marigold, at last! So sorry we are forced to meet under such incredibly inopportune circumstances.
You can say that again.
But I'm sure we'll make up for it another time. I absolutely must show you my alchemical formulae.
Anyone follow you?
I don't believe so.
Just in case, you two switch masks. We'll go first. Geralt will follow right after.
Saddled horses await in the stables.
Good. Meet you there.
와, 키스 안 해주니까 메리골드 크리스 표정이 영 어두워졌는데. 그래, 지금은 때가 아니야.
Albert! You promised to show me your laboratory! Albert! There you are, my love! Here you are. So, about this private showing.
Under any other circumstances, I'd give you the full Monty.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Albert Vegelbud. Please, step away, miss.
Nobility's not towards young Count. Try anything, and you will get bruised.
Doubt it.
아! 아! 저기 원투 아세 풀스윙 상자가 하나 있었는데 상자 어디가 붙노? 여기 있네. 야, 너 아직 안 갔어? 가라니까. 나왔다. 탈출. 아, 퀘스트가 사라졌네. 이제는 보내줘야 할 때.
Oh, I've begun to worry.
Everything's fine, though you should probably send someone to clean up the garden before any guests wander in there.
I'm to send servants to the garden.
Yes.
I shall see to it. And you must hurry.
Everything set?
Yes. Got your swords back from the guard. And Ingrid gave me the coin. It's more than I expected. Stunningly more, frankly.
Excellent. So where are we gonna get away to?
You? Nowhere. What happened at the fountain? I'm sorry, I acted irresponsibly. It was the wine. Too strong.
No need to apologize. It was nothing.
Yes. Nothing.
Miss Marigold.
We need to go.
I know. Be careful.
내가 See you later. 퀘스트 완료. 소주깡 왜? 왜 퀘스트 실패야? 이벤트 카드 컬렉션을 못했어? 왜? 왜? 열심히 모았는데. 플레이로 가야 돼 그러면? 아니 아직 단델라이온도 안 구했잖아. 아 여기부터 오면 안 되는구나. 단델을 먼저 구해야 되구나. 젠장. 무한지혜님 저 오늘은 방송 여기까지만 할게요. 오늘 와주셔서 감사합니다. 바이바이.